is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi, Laurel Park racing fans, and welcome to our Big 11 race program on this Saturday afternoon at Laurel Park with the track fast. We'll get to the action in just a few moments. But first, congratulations in order for our 9 winning ticket holders in the Stronach 5 on Friday afternoon. There was $216,000 wagered in the Stronach 5 pool on Friday afternoon, and each of the 9 tickets were $21,821. Look out for the next Stronach 5. Laurel Park will be a part of it on Friday. Let's get to the action on Saturday afternoon. The Harrison Johnson, the Beyond the Wire, the Private Terms, the Conniver, and the Not for Love Stakes action at Laurel Park on Saturday where the track is fast. Here's the first of 11. And they're off. Gabby V, slow to begin. Weekends for Work was out first. Kiss and Say Goodbye. Now moving up on the inside. So it's Kiss and Say Goodbye out there to contest the early lead with on the outside Broadway Trooper. Another 2.5, and Weekends for Work will settle right off the dueling pair. And back to My Lady Charlotte, who's next, and Gabby V racing inside. Dancing Contessa back of the pack with Miss Quick, who is last of them all. And about a dozen off that pace the opening quarter in 22.96. Contested out there, Broadway Trooper, Kiss and Say Goodbye. And the meantime, Weekends for Work is spying the speed and gaining now. Here comes Weekends for Work, surging up well 3 wide and about to pass Broadway Trooper and onto the front. Kiss and Say Goodbye is back in third, and My Lady Charlotte now looms up on the far outside with a bit of run and a 1/4 mile left to go. And they make the turn in, the half in 47.81. And it is Weekends for Work with a 4-length lead. My Lady Charlotte is stormed up into second and back to Broadway Trooper in third, and Gabby V is picked up fourth. Furlong pole. Weekends for Work safe home now. Weekends for Work 7 in front. It's Weekends for Work from My Lady Charlotte. Weekends for Work and Xavier Perez to score. Solid by 7 at the finish. My Lady Charlotte was second, and Gabby V and Broadway Trooper, then Miss Quick. Time a minute 13.76. And they're off. Will Munning's Grateful Cause speeding up there too. Here's 2 Putt and Goldman on the outside away in fourth, and Lion Lord is in fifth, and Divine Intervendio and 10 Hut is in the back. The great Grateful Cause shows the way by about a length with Will Munnings in pursuit from second, and 2 Putt is third, 3 Path. Goldman on the outside in fourth, and Lion Lord parked just off the speed there in fifth, and 3 from the front charging off of the far turn. Then 10 Hut and Divine Interventio is in the back. Half mile left to go. The opening quarter in 22.56. It is Grateful Cause just holding on to that lead. Will Munnings applying the pressure, and 2 Putt is third, and Goldman is in fourth. Lion Lord still downside there in fifth position, midpoint of the turn. Another 7 back, and it's 10 Hut and Divine Interventio. Grateful Cause from Will Munnings by 3/4 of a length as they move toward the top of the stretch with Lion Lord, then 2 Putt. The outside is Goldman, the half in 45.86. Turning for home now. And here is Will Munnings trying to test still Grateful Cause. Grateful Cause kicks away again. 2 Putt kicking in toward the center of the track, and also Lion Lord is battling willingly down near the inside in between horses. Lion Lord, and here comes 10 Hut. 10 Hut on the far outside, and Divine Intervenio. 10 Hut, Divine Intervenio up to 2 Putt. Divine Intervenio from the back of the pack to win. 10 Hut was second, and then it was 2 Putt, Lion Lord, and Grateful Cause. And they're off. Cairo's Sun was very slow to begin. Bucktooth and Padrino's Heart out 1-2. There is Bandolini. Closer look up on the inside. Early speed. Lucky Junior. Marylander is in that second grouping along with Dapper Mun, who's only 3.5 from the front. My Lord near the inside and Rising Perry well in advance of Cairo's Sun is outkicked by the speed. Padrino's Heart. Padrino's Heart past that half-mile pole getting away from Bucktooth. Here's Lucky Junior keeping up on the outside. Another 2. Bandolini is in fourth. His closer look is on the inside. Then Marylander. Dapper Mun had to check and steady. My Lord and Rising Perry deepest out of that turn in Cairo's Sun. Opening quarter 23.14, so they're midway on that turn. And it's Padrino's Heart going on well. Opening up 3.5 lengths on Bucktooth in second. Then it's Lucky Junior. His closer look is guided off the inside. Trying to rally between horses now is Closer Look, who's back over near the inside at the 3/16 pole. And Marylander on the outside is coming with a mild run. They're in the final furlong. It's Padrino's Heart by 4 lengths. Closer looked out of the inside, and Marylander far outside. Marylander trying to close the gap on Padrino's Heart. Padrino's Heart holding on the win. Holding 3/4 of a length. Marylander was second. Padrino's Heart, Marylander. And then it was Closer Look and close fourth. And they're off. First Mondays stumbled badly at the start. Stony Bennett's got Speed Company completed pass there on the inside to take the lead. Showalter moving into second and working on a Dream and South Seat out of the inside. Stony Bennett out there 4 deep in the second pack and 4 from a speed up ahead, and Fly E Dubai and Roby's Boy in First Mondays after the stumbling beginning is last and some 17 off that pace heading into the far turn. Opening quarter posted in 22.18. Yeah, on the lead is Completed Pass. Completed Pass with a 2-length lead and working on a Dream in second. Stony Bennett working harder, well, 3 wide. South Seat out of the rail and Showalter on the outside in that group 2. Another 7 lengths to Fly E Dubai. Roby's Boy still double digits from the front. And First Mondays, no run back of the pack. Top of the stretch now, and it's Completed Pass who turns in after a 45.03 half mile with a 3-length lead. Here's Working on a Dream, working very hard. Then Stony Bennett trying to reach on the outside, but just at an even clip. It's Completed Pass. Completed Pass trying to finish the job 2 in front from Working on a Dream is trying. Working on a Dream still grinding it out, but it is Completed Pass shifting out a little bit. Completed Pass, Working on a Dream. And then it was Roby's Boy and Showalter there with the Fly E Dubai in the next photo. 5-4-2. And they're off. General Downs code maker John Jones with that speed up on the inside. John Jones now unbridled one, picks up that early chase as they move into the turn. General Downs out there 3 deep with them. Here's Twisted Tom just in behind the lead on the inside, and they're followed by Cord Maker and Bonus Points. Compact group only 5 lengths from front to back. John Jones and the back marker Bonus Points. So round that turn, and it's John Jones setting a deliberate pace out there. Leads us from General Downs in a 25.40, opening 2 furlongs. Twisted Twisted Tom parked at the rail in third, and the gray is Unbridled Juan is racing in fourth. Then Cord Maker on the outside, and Bonus Points saving ground, still only 5 from the front as they bunch up front, and John Jones still has that head in front from Twisted Tom is now in between horses. General Downs trying to prompt the moderate pace of the outside, and Unbridled Juan is 3 lengths off them in fourth. The half win in 49.29. Cord Maker is one beaten. That's Bonus Points, who's got to quicken up from the back of the pack as they move past that half-mile pole. Into the far turn. John Jones nursed along in the lead with Twisted Tom ahead behind, and General Downs to the outside. Unbridled Juan is the gray is in the clear. He's off that rail down about 4 from the front, or actually 3 from the front. Now here's Cord Maker. Cord Maker making a second turn move, and Cord Maker's now 4 deep, and Bonus Points has a chance to, blocked in just behind horses, trying to weave through some traffic. They're at the top of the stretch, the 6 in a minute 12.61. Wide open affair. Sweeping up on the outside, Unbridled Juan. Cord Maker's let loose in between horses. After that move, Cord Maker's got run for the final furlong. Unbridled Juan on the outside. Bonus Points, General Downs, and then John Jones. It's Cord Maker. Cord Maker with a 16th to go, holding off Unbridled Juan. Cord Maker for Hillwood Stable. Victor Carrasco and Cord Maker to win it. Unbridled Juan are Bonus Points, and then it was John Jones. Mile and a quarter. And they're off. Don't Poke the Cat, Bobby G, good break on the inside. Here's Haynes Fever, the blue showing at early speed 2. Is Birdie's Honor the far outside. And also between horses, Liberty Lane is up close as they push on to that first turn run, where Birdie's Honor for the deep outside draw has now grabbed the lead by 3/4 of a length from Haynes Fever racing second. Don't Poke the Cat down to the inside in third, and Blame the Kids is racing in fourth. Dynamax Prime is fifth early on. It's at 2 lengths back, and Whirlin' Curlin is on the outside. Liberty Lane settles about 7 or 8 from the front. Charging Storm Bobby G is now double digits off the pace up ahead. And Dat Melody, Copper Wired is last. 14 lengths from front to back, the opening quarter, 24.01. So a solid pace out there for the distance with Birdie's Honor and Haynes Fever matching strides. They're 5 lengths in front. Don't Poke the Cat third, and Blame the Kids is in fourth. Dynamax Prime and Whirlin' Curlin. They've got about 7 to make up on the pace up ahead. Charging Storm, 3-path, Liberty Lane, the one widest of them all. And it's Dat Melody, ground saving and now beginning to roll about 11 lengths on the front. And Bobby G, still a lot to do. And Copper Wired in the back. A half in 47.92, 6 furlongs, a minute 12.18. Haynes Fever now the leader, but Dynamax Prime and Charging Storm from second and third. They're moving quickly. Don't Poke the Cat. Here's Bobby G beginning to gather momentum while saving ground. Whirlin' Curlin under a drive on the outside. They're followed by Blame the Kids, and Dat Melody is next. Birdie's Honor, who was battling early, has dropped out to last as they reach the top of the stretch. Mile in a minute 38.34. Turning for home now. The inside Dynamax Prime. Dynamax Prime, Charging Storm, and Bobby G's taken off the inside toward the center of the track. Bobby G is charging out in the middle of the track, but time is running out with a 16th to go. It's Dynamax Prime and Bobby G coming on. It's Dynamax Prime, and Victor Carrasco with another from Bobby G. Charging Storm. Then it was Whirlin' Curlin, and a blanket for fifth. Liberty Lane was in there with Blame the Kids, along with Copper Wired in that photo too. They're all in, and they're off at the beyond the wire. Lacetta's good break, but it's just hit the wire. Is going to show early speed too. It just hit the wire. Lacetas now grabs the lead again. Our Super Freak is now into second. Another 2 lengths back, and Destiny Overfeed in between horses, and a Fleet Destiny, Discreet Sister, and the inside is Crafty's Dream, who's last of them all. Only about 6 lengths will cover the field. Lacetas in front by a neck from our Super Freak second. It just hit the wire, now rating along in third position. They're followed by Destiny Overfate is trying to settle down, shuffle back their second last position. The outside is a Fleet Destiny with clear sailing, Discreet Sisters in between, and Crafty's Dream is in the back. Still a compact group with 4.5 furlongs left to go. The opening quarter went in 24.78. Lacetas with our Super Freak trying to apply pressure a half length behind in second. The half mile in 48.23. It just hit the wire is third, and on the chase has 3 lengths to close in now. Discreet Sister and a Fleet Destiny, and Destiny Over Fate is next, and Crafty's Dream trailing the field. They reach the top of the stretch for that extended run in the beyond the wire to the second wire finish, and it's Lacetas kicking away suddenly by 3 from our Super Freak. It just hit the wire under drive down to the inside. They're coming through the last 3/16 of a mile. Toledo going to work on Lacetas. She's doing it well. 5 now, 6 in front with a furlong left to go. Lacetas pouring it on the beyond the wire stakes. Now 6 in front. Here's Crafty's Dream with a run at our Super Freak to try to grab second. It's Lacetas, comfortable and cozy at the end to win by 6 lengths over Crafty's Dream. They are in the gate and off right away in the private terms. Sharp break for Always Mining directly to the front with Jovia closest one in second as they move to the turn run. Red Gum and Still Dreaming is the one at about the 6th path. They're followed by Tybalt and Dixie Drawl. And last is Makes Mo Sense, who's 7 lengths back of front running Always Mining. Always Mining, 7 ace out, establishing a 2-length comfortable lead from Jovia second by a neck and Tybalt third. Red Gum is tracking in the clear in 4th, length and a half more, and it's Still Dreaming next, another 2 back, and Makes Most Sense and Dixie Drawl are the 2 in the back. Now they have 9 lengths to make up on Always Mining with the opening quarter in 24.38, moving past the 5-ace pole. Always Mining, still out there, clear advantage. Uncontested Always Mining, rolls toward that half-mile pole after half-mile fraction in 48.44. 2 lengths in front. Jovi has asked for a little more run from second. Tybalt is third, and Red Gum in range of the pace there in 4th. Another 4 lengths back, and it's Still Dreaming Dixie Drawl. And last is Makes Most Sense. So 3 furlongs left to go in the private terms. And it is Always Mining still in control. Leads almost 2 lengths from Jovia, 6 furlongs a minute, 12.66. Tybalt driven at the rail from 3rd position. Red Gum out wide there in 4th. Then it's Still Dreaming in 5th. 3/16 left to go. Looks like the distance is no problem at all for Always Mining. Always Mining kept to task, opening up a half dozen on Jovia second and Tybalt third. Always Mining wants to run all day. Always Mining to win it by 6 or 7. Jovia was second, then it was Tybalt third, and Dixie Drawl. and they're off in the conniver. Limited view right to the front of the outside SW Briar Rose. No Picnic Extreme outside is 3 almost in a line, and Truly Hot down to the rail up close. They're 4th, and they're followed in between horses by Enchanted Ghost. Here's the favorite Anna's Bandit out in the 4 path already 7 or 8 for the pace up ahead. Haley's Flip in that mix as well, and Conjecture racing back in the pack, and Velocita Brillante will have to pass them all now, and some 11 to 12 lengths off the speed of Limited Views, fired up on the pace, and a 22.64 opening quarter mile, leads by 3. SW Briar Rose, Enchanted Ghost rail in 3rd. Conjecture, Anna's Bennett is in between horses, still has 6 to make up around that far turn. Haley's Flip and Truly Hot are next, and it's No Picnic trying to move up from the back of the pack with Veloce de Brillante, but they're still 11 to 12 off of Limited View, who fired off a 46-second half mile and comes her home with a narrow lead. It is Limited View, SW Briar Rose, and a rail run for an Enchanted Ghost, who comes right on through, and Enchanted Ghost slips on through with SW Briar Rose on the outside. Now they're head-to-head for the final 3/16 with Anna's Bandit, and Haley's Flip down to the rail, driving hard from 4th, has got a chance too. A head-to-head battle, Enchanted Ghost, SW Briar Rose, nothing between them, and here is Anna's Bandit. Anna's Bandit trying to time it just right at the outside. 3-way photo finish. Anna's Bandit, I believe, in the photo with Xavier Perez, SW Briar Rose, and then it was Enchanted Ghost and Haley's Flip. In the gate for the Not for Love Stakes. And they're off of the Not for Love. Lewisfield immediately to the front. Lakai on the chase, and it's Eastern Bay down to the inside. Struth in between horses. Then Clubman settles 3 lengths off the speed and rocking on by in the back. 5.5 lengths from front to back. Lewisfield sets the tempo from Lakai. Lewisfield a length in front from Lakai. Eastern Bay and Struth in between the runners there in 4th. And so they're 2 lengths back in the field. And rocking on by, lingers back in the pack early on. And Clubman on the outside of that runner. Into the turn, the opening quarter, 22.80. Comfortable enough for Lewisfield, who rolls past that 5/16. Lewisfield let loose a notch. Lewisfield from Lakai now a length and a half. Then it's Struth in 3rd. Eastern Bay is in 4th, and rocking on by and Clubman to the outside. Into the stretch. Lewisfield still the target to run down. Lewisfield, Lakai on the outside, and Struth is racing 3rd. Eastern Bay is 4th to the final furlong, and it is Lewisfield, plenty in reserve. Lewisfield now opens up, pops away by 6, rocking on by, collecting 2nd to Lewisfield. As sharp as can be is Lewisfield in the Not for Love to win over rocking on by, and Struth or Lakai, and then it was Clubman and Eastern Bay. And they're off. Buster's Brother, the big favorite, right to the front. Grand Champion Speed to the outside. Watch Me Nay Nay, then Creepy the Crab fourth. Another 3 lengths back, and his Conquistador Fuego and Uncle Shaggy, 77 force. And High Country B is the last runner at about a dozen lengths off that pace out there. Round that far turn, and it is Buster's Brother in front by 3/4 of a length from Grand Champion. Watch Me Nay Nay. Down to the inside is right there looming, and Conquistador Fuego fourth. Creepy the Crab is in fifth. Uncle Shaggy dropping back a bit, and then second, 77 force, second last position, and High Country B's outrun. They reach the top of the stretch now with Buster's Brother in charge. Buster's Brother 2 lengths in front from Rail Skimming, Watch Me Nay Nay, Conquistador Fuego, then Grand Champion and Creepy the Crab trying to pick up a share. The last 1/8 of a mile. Buster's Brother now driving 2 lengths in front from Watch Me Nay Nay down to the rail and Conquistador Fuego. Buster's Brother holding with a 16th left. Conquistador Fuego and Buster's Brother and Conquistador Fuego. Creepy the Crab was third. Watch Me Nay Nay, then Uncle Shaggy in 77 force. That's a wrap for the Saturday program at Laurel Park. Hope you had plenty of winners. Come out and join us. 1:10 post time on Sunday. Racing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in the month of March. Go to laurelpark.com for more details on upcoming events and promotions, or follow us on social media at Laurel Park on Twitter. That's it for the Saturday show. We'll see you Sunday, 1:10 post.